Hey there! Welcome back to my channel. Bloomberg reports that the new iMac, slated for release in 2021, will feature a design reminiscent of Apple's sleek Pro Display XDR, which features tiny bezels and an ultra-slim body. Indeed, next to the 2019's Pro Display, a new iMac this year is tipped to be revealed this year, and is not only predicted to run on Apple Silicon chips, but also sport a new design, and potentially some new display tech. iMac 2021 release date. Enough leaks have been percolating to give us a good impression that a new iMac is coming this year. Apple has previously revealed new iMacs around the summertime, at the same time or at least near Cupertino's Worldwide Developer Conference, WWDC. However, some predictions have the iMac 2021 arriving this spring. The idea being that Apple has had a good few months to bed in the Apple M1 chip, more on that later, so could release a machine with a ramped-up M1 or perhaps an M2. And there will have been time for more developers to get their apps tuned for running on the RISC-based architecture that underpins Apple Silicon chips. We're inclined to suggest the iMac 2021 will arrive in the first half of the year, as the second half is usually reserved for new MacBooks and the next-gen iPhones, presumably the iPhone 13. iMac 2021 price. Again, there's nothing concrete to base pricing of the iMac 2021 on, but we'd hazard a guess that it'll track with that of previous iMacs. Given the 21.5-inch iMac starts at $1,099 and the 27-inch model starts at $1,799, we'd expect the same for the iMac 2021, possibly even a little cheaper at the lower end. But if Apple makes use of things like next-gen C4.0 SSD storage, then prices could rise pretty steeply as capacity increases. iMac 2021 display. Of course, prices will depend on the type of display tech the iMac 2021 comes with. At the moment, iMacs use IPS LCD displays with a resolution that can top out of 5K. With True Tone tech and nano-textured glass, the same used on the hugely expensive Pro Display XDR, the iMac 2020's display is very impressive, but also rather expensive and limited to the 27-inch version. There's a chance that Apple could bring the full 5K Retina display to the smaller iMac, potentially with some upgrades, such as improved colors and better True Tone. It automatically adjusts the color of the display to match the environment it's in. Or, going by some rumors, Apple could opt for a mini LED display on its iMac 2021. For the uninitiated, mini LED displays consist of thousands upon thousands of tiny LEDs used to form the backlight of a display panel. This can produce displays that offer better contrast and effectively better color reproduction over normal LCD panels. Given mini LED displays are hardly prolific, such tech could be prohibitively expensive and possibly kept back for a new iMac Pro, but you never know. iMac 2021 design. The current iMac design has been with us for pretty much a decade. That's no bad thing, given the iMac is an example of Apple's stellar industrial design, but it's looking a little dated now. The display bezels and large chin on the all-in-one computer certainly age it. As such, there are rumors that suggest it will use a design that's closer to the look of the Pro Display XDR. Or it could have a more outlandish design with an integrated keyboard, as we've seen with some concepts. We'd be inclined to put our money on the former prediction. We've seen how other all-in-one computers like the Microsoft Surface Studio 2 can integrate hardware into the computer stand. So we'd not be surprised to see the iMac 2021 do the same. That could result in a device that looks like the Pro Display XDR only with a thicker stand and back. What we'd certainly expect to see are slimmer display bezels, especially for the iMac 21.5-inch, which could see its screen space grow to 23 inches without increasing its footprint, thanks to trimmed-down bezels. Given Apple's work on Face ID with its recent iPhones and Touch ID integrated into the iPad Air's power button, we'd like to see some of that tech come to the iMac 2021.